urgent message for Americans in Venezuela as the political crisis in that country deepens. The U.S. State Department issuing a travel advisory saying U.S. citizens residing or traveling in Venezuela should strongly consider departing the country. The advisory says commercial flights remain available, though nobody knows how long that will continue. The State Department has also ordered all non-essential U.S. Embassy personnel to come home. Meantime, in Brickell, Venezuela's consulate in Miami is closed indefinitely. The move comes after the government of Nicolás Maduro broke off diplomatic relations with the United States. CBS News correspondent Manuel Bojorquez is covering the crisis from neighboring Colombia.
Venezuela's military leaders pledged their support to President Nicolás Maduro today, a day after the U.S. recognized 35-year-old opposition leader Juan Guaidó as Venezuela's interim president. There is no doubt Trump is trying to organize a coup d'etat in the country, Maduro said. Today, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo pledged $20 million in humanitarian aid to the new government.
The tyranny of the now defunct Maduro regime has for far too long, choked the country and its citizens.
The streets in the capital, Caracas, are quieter today after 3 days of deadly protests. At least 14 were killed in clashes with security forces, according to a Venezuelan human rights group.
I mean, things are still dangerous.
Claudia Smolansky is a journalist in Caracas.
As I told you, I think people that are not scared anymore because they are tired and they want to reclaim their rights.
CBS News traveled to Caracas in 2017 during protests over Maduro's plans to rewrite the country's constitution.
¿Qué dices tú de esta elección? What do you say about this election?
Fraude constitucional.
Fraud. Constitutional fraud.
We also witnessed some of the more than 2 million Venezuelans who have fled to surrounding countries since 2015. 1 million alone live here in neighboring Colombia. Pompeo has called for the protection of Guaidó. Today, Russian President Vladimir Putin called to express his support for Maduro. For CBS 4 News, I'm Manuel Bojorquez in Medellin, Colombia.